So I had just quit my job, and it was a pretty big moment in my life, and I wanted to find a way to mark that moment of transition for me. And coincidentally, it just happened to be around the same time as my bar mitzvah portion, which was Lech Lecha, which means go forth, right? Perfect. You know, take the leap of faith, trust yourself, trust God, the whole thing. So the symbolism for me was just, it was too good to pass up. So I said, I'm going to do a second bar mitzvah. And so I studied for it, and it was harder the second time round. And I called up some Jewish friends and some non-Jewish friends, and we had a service. And the rabbis were really spectacular at including both my Jewish and non-Jewish friends. They had them opening and closing the ark and saying, you know, some of the blessings, some of the prayers. It was really great. But for me, what was so special is that Temple Sholom broadcasts by live webcast. And I'm originally from Toronto. So my mom logged on, sitting in the middle of her living room, and my stepdad put on a kippah. And they watched me chant Torah, 16 years later. And she said it was a really special moment for her. And then it was a really special moment for me too. So much of that is what makes Temple Sholom so special for me, that I get to do something a bit quirky, that we find ways to include both my Jewish and my non-Jewish friends, and that we even find ways to include my family back in Toronto.